Now, one of the big reasons, as I understand it, that you implemented strengths for all freshmen was to accelerate their development.
Yep.
But there's another aspect of it that you and Amber Williams have both talked about, which is inclusion. Can you talk more about how strengths presents itself in a way to accelerate inclusion?
When you begin to talk about what are your top 5 strengths, all of a sudden, I'm talking to you as a human being. And there's nothing else that matters. It's like, oh, restorative, deliberate, analytical, where did that come from? And so it brings us together. I think it creates a sense of community. That's the way I would say it. A sense of community that otherwise takes a long time to get there. And I think it levels the playing field, and it says there's no one set of strengths that make you fantastic. You know, the key is figuring out what yours are and then using them proudly. And so I think the sense of community is more positive, and I think it is an opportunity for inclusion because we're all human and we're all good at stuff. We just don't know it sometimes.
Do you have any stories about when there were some students that went through it where they were really surprised by it, where it made a change with them in a very significant way, or even someone that happened with on your team directly?
Well, you know, I taught one of those first year studies classes a couple of years ago, and we had a veteran in the class. It was a small group, 20 people. And he was amazing. But when you think about a vet coming back to school, now he was probably 10 years older than all the students. And he'd been deployed 3 times. And he told the class one night, you know, you all are scared of certain things. And you think, because the class was saying to him, boy, you're a hero to us. You know, and we were talking about our strengths. And what he shared with was, you know, I'm scared of things too. Like, I'm not 18. I don't talk about the things that you talk about. And it was just this sort of moment when it was a leveling of the playing field. You know, like, he has strengths. He's got some of the same strengths I have, and another student saying, and the students were looking at him going, wow, if I have some of his strengths, he's brave. So maybe, you know, and so it just created a conversation where I think he felt more accepted, and they were in awe of him, and they felt kind of empowered. And that's one that stands out in my mind. I personally witnessed it. I was right there. It was just a moving moment.